Yo, 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 yo. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Manny, what it do? I thought I was in here by myself for a minute. Over here getting this list together. If y'all got some tickers in there, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and drop them in the chat. Tammy, you the MVP. Okay. Brown Wolf, how you doing? How y'all doing today? I gotta put VP on there for sure. I like that one. FSM, is that Fidel by chance? How you doing? All right, let me look at the supply zone that's been conquered. And it shouldn't be many. Yeah, shouldn't be many. Yep. DXY JD. Real, how you doing? The crew features. Actually, I'm gonna take 5 out. Sure. 2. All right. Yeah. There we go. That should give us a broader. Any more tickers? CT, how you doing? Is this music too loud? Stuck at the airport for now. CEG. I say energy. But they're actually in utilities. Ooh, I like that one. I'm gonna put on levels pro so I can see the clouds. I like seeing the clouds. All right. That's about 10. All right, so I can go ahead and get started then. All right, so first off, I'm gonna start off with the VIX. I'm gonna go to the monthly just to see where we at. All right, so this is what the VIX look like on the month. You can see we got a huge floater on the monthly time frame. So that's what's been driving the market nuts right now. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's a sweep. So got the liquidity up here, gapped up, came all the way back down, and now we're on the way back up. That's crazy. And this is just this week. This is just a weekly candle. Oh my. That's a crazy weekly candle, I'm not gonna lie. Yep. Right here. Off the resistance and the order block. Wick right to it, came back down. Now we're back up. So we're still holding this trend on VIX. This is a level 3 floater. That huge liquidity sweep is a level 3 floater. Or is it? Is it? I don't. Well, if it ain't touching, this would be it anyway. Look at the day. Yeah, man, this uptrend looking ugly. Let's see. We could get that VIX 60 like my boy JOG said. All right, so looking at SPY, well, the ES future. Cause I like looking at the future because you get the whole price action. All right, so we already under the 200 WMA, and now we're almost at the bottom of the cloud. I'm looking for a liquidity sweep here at 65.26. That would be on SPY. That would be 650. And if it goes through that, we're going down here, and it's probably just gonna tap this and come back up. But we're definitely in we're definitely in correction mode. Here's the weekly on SPY right here. Let me go back to the future. Yeah. So on the weekly, I mean, we could sweep. That's at 65.20. I mean, you can see the VRVP is tapering off, so we're in dangerous territory right now. Let's see if we got any trend line. Ooh-wee. Let's see. I'm trying to draw a channel just to make sure. Right here. I'm gonna put this down here. Yeah, I don't see nothing that's looking good. I might gotta miss a line though. It ain't looking too good for the home team. Actually, hey, look. All I'm saying that it look like we gonna come down here and sweep and pop off this trend line. This trend line right here. It's going all the way through. If we might, I ain't saying it's a certain, but it's definitely looking that way. Let me go ahead and go to the day. No, that's not going. So we're in a huge chop. Well, we've been in a huge chop since like October. We're at the bottom of the 200 cloud again. So yeah, this sweep is very possible right now. You can see the U shape that we already have. I'm gonna look at these crude oil. So who all that joined me on Sunday saw me call this out, and it was very accurate from what I'm seeing. So you can already see right now we swept liquidity on the monthly WTMA, and then that's what produced this drop move. But looking at the VRVP, there's nothing to stop it from just going right back up. Shout out to Arctic Wolf and Tammy for the crude oil trade plans. Now, those things was cooking all week. All right, here go the weekly candle. Man, that's crazy. That's a crazy doji. I think that's a pause doji though. I mean, especially with this war brewing, and every time we look up, we get a tweet from Mr. POTUS. So I'm pretty sure that, you know, and we having to tap into some oil reserves. So I'm pretty sure like that's gonna drive oils up. Look at the 3-day. So if I'm not mistaken, last week we had an order block up here on the 3-day. It might have been the 3-day. Let's see. Pretty sure it was a 1-day. Yep, there it is. So yeah, we broke through 2 of them at once, well 3 of them, then came back down, and then produced the up move from this week. Hit play. That's a great pullback right here too. And I'm pretty sure that what Brown Wolf was talking about on USO. Let me make sure. Yep. Ooh, wow. Dang. He came back down to 94, and now it's at 121 after hours. That's clean. All right, so looking at the day, so we already swept this order block, came back down. Now we're retesting it again. That will be the second time that it's testing this one. So I'm pretty sure we can get a clean break on oil futures on this. So that'll prompt you to do top downs again, or you probably can reuse the same trade plans that we already have on crude oil stocks and energy in general. All right, so I'm gonna look at a few of them that I saw in the alert system today. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is Ulta. You know what? That big drop is really not that crazy. Looking at it on the monthly time frame. So on the monthly time frame, we're still in the uptrend. This looks more like a correction candle. But it is only, 2 weeks into the month. So it has a lot of either drop or a lot of recovering to do. So remember, after a change of character, you'll get a run up and a retest. Right now, it's under that retest area, but we can just qualify this as a retest of the 12 EMA, which is the trend maker, the trend. All right, so if we get a pop next week off of this, I mean, O2 will look good for long, but with SPY the way it is, I wouldn't even take a chance. Let me go ahead and look at the week. Right here. There it is, right here. So on the week, we're definitely heading into sweep territory. We probably can sweep at the level of 493.40. We may hit this WTMA bounce just a little bit, or we might not complete the sweep, but blow through this order block just to come and retest this 200 moving average at 472.35, 37. So, and that would be a great buying opportunity, shares or options or leaps in that matter. But I wouldn't buy any leaps right now with VIX over 20 because you'll get chopped out and you will become frustrated. Look at the day. That's a huge gap down. Oh, they had earnings. They had a mixed earnings. That's why. I wonder what their guidance were. But yeah, they gapped down under, cleared the 200 on the daily. So definitely heading toward this 495 level first before looking for a possible bounce. Depending on that guidance, this thing may just keep dropping. But it does have a great support under it with these 3 order blocks and this historical support, which held from July 2025. So I mean, I guess that's a little minute. AbbVie Healthcare XL. Let me look at the month. The month looked really healthy on AbbVie, honestly. This candle is not too crazy, even though it dropped $12. The ATR for the month is $21.50 almost. So I mean, that's kind of a healthy drop on AbbVie. Last month we retested some of the WTMA cloud, and as soon as we got halfway through that, we shot right back up. So it ain't looking too bad. We're still holding a trend with the 12 on the monthly. On the weekly, that's when it gets a little ugly, but I can see now that we're in the rectangle pattern. Go ahead and draw that rectangle. Man, what in the elevator music is this? You know what? I ain't even gonna complain. It's Friday. Boom. So here go the rectangle we're sitting in currently. Actually, I just extend it out too. Yeah, I extend it out. I mean, honestly, we could break out of this at any moment, especially if they get some news. So this is the previous all-time high. We're kind of holding that level right now. So I mean, we're right at it. So we may get a retest and a pop up, and then that could create that, that level 3 floater if it gaps up and just go. Actually, what XLV looks like? Oh, ooh. All right, so we're in the fair value gap on the weekly time frame. So that gives AbbVie a little grace, but it is on aggressive. I mean, once it's on aggressive, you know what can happen. And on the month, it's on aggressive. So, but on the month, we're testing the fair value gap as well. So, and the 12 and the WTMA signal. So that ain't too bad for AbbVie. I would definitely recommend doing a trade plan on them. VG and Shell. Shell, where's Shell? Hello. Add. Okay, there we go. Now, and I gotta add the one from last week. So, yep. All right, looking at AbbVie on the daily. Oh man, I like this. Yeah, so you can see the rectangle pattern. You see the 200 coming up. We're protruding it right now. But we can sweep either on at the 214 level or the 211.86 level and pop right back up. Last time it was down here in the 200 cloud and it swept this same level, it ripped up to 226. I mean, that's a $15 move in about 6 candles. You always want to give yourself 6 to 10 candles anyway. So I mean, this play is very feasible. Ooh, I like this one. Oh, let me. All right, so this is Lind PLC on the monthly time frame. This thing look good on a monthly time frame. So we got a fresh inverse arc last month with the 12 and the WTMA literally tangled up. We got a breaker structure and a pullback to a fair value gap and that same order block that created that up move. This thing is bullish. This is a chemical company. Okay. Weekly look good. What is Fibonacci? Fibonacci is a like a perfect number system. No matter how you divide it, it's like a perfect number. I don't have the precise definition for it, but it's like a perfect number system. And usually the CTA machines are literally trading based off of the Fibonacci. So that's why when you put Fibonacci's on your chart, they literally bounce and ping pong off of those Fibonacci levels. All right, looking at the week, we just got a change of character 3 weeks ago with a pullback, retesting the not WTMA, but the 12 cloud right now. That's a good pullback opportunity to go back. And we also retested the WTMA cloud with low VRVP nodes. Brown Wolf, I feel like you should have told me about this one last week, you know? Yeah. Lind looks very good though. Let's see what the Wolf Trend Hunter says. Pretty sure it's gonna be like a 90 or 100. Oh, it's an 80. Hey, that's good enough. Aggressive move. Aggressive on 2 time frames, on the weekly and the daily. I mean, that's pretty good. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So we got a lot of support with all these historical support zones. We are about to have an inverse arc on the daily, so it ain't too late for Lind actually. Let's see. Yeah, it ain't too late for them, cause it can easily go right back up to this liquidity level at 511. Let's look at the 4 hour. I already know it's probably floating on the 4 hour. Yep. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Brown Wolf, you holding out on us, Brown Wolf? Come on now. I thought we would fail. But yeah, Lind looked very good. It did reject off this trend line, which is expected most of the time. Now we're getting a pullback. If it comes back down to this 12, that'll be a reload entry on this one. And it can easily just pop back up. It looks like it's not affected by this war or the tariff refunds, so this looks like a safe play as of right now. BP. Shout out to Tammy. That is 2 week. All right, here's the month. Oh my. Change of character, fresh change of character, but this candle has to close, so don't get it twisted. This thing can, print this change of character and come all the way back down and unprint this change of character. So, and this order block. So, especially wait for this, a smaller time frame to give you a confirmation, then enter something like this. But on the monthly, it looks good. It can definitely move up. Let's see. Line up the RVP and the order blocks. Yeah, it's tapering off. So, first level that'll probably retest is probably the top of this WTMA cloud around 45. I would say at this VRVP node at 40, 44.75, 76. That would be the first target for me. I actually traded them today. I had 10 contracts and got out with about 400 bucks. So shout out to Tammy. All right, here goes the weekly. Man, this thing got a 90. Hold on, what it said on the? Oh yeah, it got a 90 on the monthly and the weekly. The weekly looks very good, just stepping up. But we do have some overhead order blocks that it hasn't tested yet. So look for a rejection around the 45, 46 mark. It can accelerate up there pretty quick and then reject. And the next line of support will probably be this VRVP node that is currently at right now. So that's probably why I didn't push all the way through today. And then you have the level of 47.17 and then 48.01. Let's see what the daily look like. Ooh. So if Sean is in here, or if you ask him, I was definitely bugging him about BP all day. I was like, man, go look at the chart, man, go look at the chart. So I kept showing him the daily. You can see the VRVPs are tapering off aggressively at this point. So that's very likely that we get that sweep that I was just referring to, about right here, 40, 45, 45. So then they come back down. So you can definitely play that entry. Cause I mean, at this, at the speed of this war, we just gonna keep gouging money every week, and oil is we're gonna have to keep using our reserves and all of that. So it ain't ending no time soon. Need the 4 hour, and I'm pretty sure it broke a 4 hour order block today. So yeah, it got a lot of room to go. All right, Meta popped on because it broke supply. No, it broke a demand zone. So the monthly ain't looking good for Meta, man. I ain't gonna lie. We already 5-6 months deep under this WTMA. So, but I mean, that can create an excellent share buying opportunity. Look at the weekly. Bear C, 40 out of 10. All right, so what I'm looking at right here on Meta is a sweep opportunity for a pop-up. So on the weekly, we can easily go down here around this 580 to 574 zone and pop back up because buyers are holding this area. Every time it came down, it just popped back up. Came down again, popped right back up. So we can easily see this around 593 to 575 ish. And that's only because of the VRVP shelf and how aggressive it'll go up. Let's line these order blocks so just to make sure. Oh, wee. Yo, if it get in here, it can drop down here very aggressively. And if it closes under this order block, we're going to the 200 guaranteed at this point. We're probably going to wick right off of it and then shoot right back up. Because who wants to get rid of Meta in their portfolio? All right, looking at the daily, we had a huge gap down today. Where did it finish? Down $24. 3%, well, 3.83%. Okay. So first level of defense, we're gonna look for a sweep at the 599 area, see if we can, pop up. So we just got this change of character. Remember what I said about change of characters? Every time we get a fresh one, we get a pullback. So in essence, it will look like this. I just inverted the chart, right? So we go at liquidity level, then you got an order block and a historical support in their case, but it's flipped. So we can easily come up here and then boom, right back down. Well, up in their case. Chevron looks very healthy. Man, look at it, bro. Look at this monthly flag. Do you see the monthly flag? That's insane. And a channel upward. So boom. If I can get it lined up right. Nope, don't go that way. Let's see. Yep, that's about right here. Now I'm gonna pull this up. Now they don't want to cooperate all of a sudden. We'll put it right there. Yeah, okay. So we got this bottom trend line right here. Kind of have one running through here, but not really. And then we kind of have one right here. So because once it broke this, it shot up really aggressive. Then it tried to hold this, and then once it broke it, dropped right back down into the next channel. So the monthly looks crazy for Chevron. We got all-time highs right now, and it can just keep running aggressively. The volatility is on low, which is surprising for me. Oh, it moved up 10. So about $5 more. It'll probably flip aggressive on the month, and then it'll just keep running. Look at the daily wolf trend. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, there it is, bro. Oh my goodness. I don't know how that's not a 90. I mean 100, honestly. But 90 out of 100 is pretty good. I'm just saying. All right, the weekly. Well, obviously the weekly looks good. At the monthly looks good. Just got a fresh breaker structure last week with a pullback. So we got the breaker structure here at around 189, pull back to 185, and now we're back up. The high was 198.88. So that's pretty good. And 200 is going to be the psychological level. So when 200 appears, watch for a sell-off, because for some reason, you know, people like to sell stuff at well-rounded numbers. I don't know why. Why not have 205? All right, let's see. Looking at the daily. Oh man, I see it. Yep. That thin breaker structure. I love these cloud breakouts right here. The WTMA breakouts right here. Like when the WTMA gets flat and then it pops, it's almost too easy to trade. So now we're making fair value gaps, stepping up. So we already retested this fair value gap, and we're back up from it. Let's look at the 4 hour just in case. Yep. Oh man, look at it. Intertwined breaker structure, pop up, pull back. Look for entry here. This is an excellent looking chart. I recommend a trade plan for this. Shout out Erica and Tammy. All right, CEG. All right, Manny, this for you, man. Ooh, wait a minute. All right, so we got a huge fair value gap last month. It came in and tested it. It popped up immediately. Actually, I traded them last month. Yeah, and they went up $49 in that month, and they're currently down $28. They're trying to form a support right around 295. Ooh, I like this weekly WTMA inverse arc. We closed under the 12. That's okay. But if we don't lose the WTMA and we pop back up and reclaim it, man, this thing could go crazy. So we currently, it hasn't been on the market long enough to have a full 200 on the weekly. I don't know if you noticed, but we definitely don't have one on the monthly. It's in a bull C right now too. Look at the 3-day. 3-day, we retested we retested it twice. We retested the 200 cloud twice. So that's good. We can confidently say that we have a support trend line going up. I don't know why I put that as a parallel channel, but we definitely have a trend line of support right here. And then you can see the downtrend that we're forming right here, which is going to end up being a triangle. So that can make an explosive move pretty quick, especially since it's on a 3-day time frame. Trying to find the path. Here we go. So we already got this. Why is this red? Sure, whatever. So if we successfully retest this and pop back up, we're probably gonna have something like this. Test this same, level, and then it'll pop up to liquidity right there. Then another pullback, then pop back up. CEG looks very good, despite the big old red order blocks. Cause I'm pretty sure these can explode through there pretty fast. It moves $13 per day, and it only went up 22 cents today. So they're definitely in like consolidated mode or something, distribution or consolidation. APLD. Ooh, yeah, I like that on the daily. All right, so APLD on the monthly is holding the trend above the 12, but it is trading inside of the WTMA, which can give us an early indication of a down move happening. But I mean, it looks healthy right now in the monthly. Like, it came down to retest the cloud and it popped back up pretty good. On the weekly, wait, did it flip? No, it didn't. Okay. On the weekly, we do have a floater from last week, but we held this 2460 level pretty good. This is VRVP shelf right here. Popped back up, retested the 12, and popped back down. So, if anything, this could be an entry for shorts. Basing it off of this candle close. Because if you flip this, how many times we see this pattern right here? Then you always get the break and then you pop back down and keep going. I would definitely suggest doing a trade plan. But the daily looks very good. We over the whole cloud, but under the 200 WMA. So basically, we're retesting the WTMA right here. So we reclaimed, popped back in, retested, popped over again, and rejected again at this previous week high. So the last week's high is the resistance that's formed against APLD. Let's look at the VRVP nodes now. So if it breaks this, it can easily go to 29.89. Why did that music get so aggressive? It is so loud in my ear. Look at the 4 hour. All right, so 4 hour is telling us it's trying to go down. We got this head and shoulders, the obvious head and shoulder right here. And then it completed the whole move. It hit the base every time. Then bam, new low. Yeah, we definitely need to make a higher low from here. So if it holds this and goes up, APLD looks good. EG. All right, this for you for Bernard. Okay. So brand new ticker on the market. What month is it? January. Oh wow, it only been on there a year and 2 months. Okay, so we can't get a bias here, but somehow I got a box right here. I wonder, did I look at this before? But we are above the 12 on the monthly. Ooh. Weekly looks extremely good, and it's cheap. It's at $13.20. Okay. Moves $1.69 a week. Bull A, 80 out of 100. I'm pretty sure in order block, well, supply is gonna be right here within this zone. Oh, that's what I was missing. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Boom. There we go. Okay, so no supply right here yet. It may be on a different time. Yep, there it is. All right, so on the 3-day, so I think there's a resistance right here because on the 3-day, it hit here 4 times. So that's 12 days that every time it came to this 13, 40, 50 level, it rejected. So once it breaks through that, it's going to probably aggressively pop up to about 15, 13, 15, 15. On the daily, we're above the 200, so that's good. Bouncing off the fair value gap. I mean, if it clears this level right here, you can see the magnet, like you can see it. It tapers off so well. It's definitely gonna go up to that supply. It's a good looking chart for it to be that new. And we just got the 12 going over the 200 a couple of weeks ago. 4 hour looks extremely good. Fresh break of structure that happened yesterday. And now we're pulling back from that break of structure. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Level 3 floater, even though it's bearish, but it popped back up and rejected the down move to the WTMA on the 4 hour. So that's fire. Ooh, Tammy did it again. All right, so Shell is fire. I'm definitely gonna do a trade plan on that one. So on the monthly, it's on aggressive. It's aggressive on the monthly. The ATR value is 6.21. It's already at 592 on the month. So that thing only got like 30 cents before it maxes its ATR out. Again, I don't see the war going anywhere, so look for this. Oh, with that being said, let me look at XOP real quick. Uh-oh. Okay, so XOP, oh man. If XOP breaks this, Chevron is going to go insane. XOP is going to go insane. Probably every oil stock is going to go insane if XOP and XLE breaks their resistance. Weekly is 100 out of 100 on the, oh my goodness. Yeah, do a trade plan on Shell, everybody. I behoove you to do so. We got multiple floating candles on how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 weeks of straight floating candles. So that's all gas, no brakes, pun intended. The daily, so it actually closed over this supply zone. It came down to try to retest it and it rejected the down move. So yeah, this is where you would place Fibonacci's. But you would do just the extension on this one more than likely. Is this the right one? That is not the right one. Okay, so once he clears the level of, what is this level? 89, 93, 95 is the next level. But once he clears this level, mini fibs will pop in here. And I'll show you what those look like. They'll pop up just like this. Then it'll give you those intraday levels for Shell. I don't know if you see Tammy, but I'm working on the grading for the fib and fib. I gotta add some minor tweaks. Also tidbit, turn on your debug so you can see more stuff. Where is it? Anchor debug. Boom, I'm gonna turn this line fill off so I can see everything. So now it gives you the grading criteria on the chart while you're looking at the chart. So here's your grading criteria here. Over the 200, over the 12, over the WTMA. Trend lock, which is 2 candles not touching the WTMA or the 12. And then boom, you got this. So anytime you see this little flame, just know you about to be cooking. So Shell looks extremely good. And then Walmart. So last week, when I put out this trade plan, I said, hey man, this is gonna be a top priority play right here. Oh yeah, man, Tammy, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to get like Sean. So Walmart was my top play, my top high conviction play that I put out in the Roux. And I'm pretty sure I put it in the Wolf Empire as well. But you can see on the monthly, it's already floating. We had a month prior that was floating as well. So it's in those micro fibs right now. And once it clears this 128 level, that's when we get the next leg up. Looking at the week, judging off of the candles, I can see that we're in a pennant almost. Now I'll show you what that looks like when I go down to a lower time frame. But yeah, we got a bull B 70. No permission because we're not above the WTMA, but we are above the 12. So that's why I got a moderate bull, and then it'll tell you why. It'll tell you, it'll deduct points, it'll add up points. So yeah, and we're retesting this fair value gap and the 12. So that's good. And we also have a thin WTMA cloud. All right, here goes the daily. Strong bull, 6 out of 6. But it is also based off of volume. So if you don't have high volume, that flame will not appear. So right now, Walmart is in the golden pocket, according to my indicator. That is basically the best buying opportunity, right? So on the daily time frame, you already got your confirmation right here. You get your ACS confirmation off this inverse and this close above the 12. You know, if you traded on the 7 hour, like I mentioned last week, you would have got in right here on that right before the last 30 minutes of the day, and you'd have been just sitting in the position already. We closed over the liquidity level. Next level we're looking at is 128.31 according to the 7 hour. But you can see we're in the golden pocket. So when we're in the golden pocket, that's basically you like in the floating candle range. So Walmart opens up next week. Anything above 126, it'll be in that floating carrier, that floating candle range, and that'll be your best buying opportunity. And that's only on the daily time frame. So that's a strong confirmation. In the 4 hour, so like right here, it's telling you that you could have got in right there off that fair value gap. But however, I'm not getting in until I get, something like this. Cause you can close right here and pop back down. So, but Walmart is one of the top tickers that we had today that was performing. So that's pretty good. All I ask for my indicator is to complement the wolf chart, to enhance, like make things more simple and enhance the wolf chart itself. So remember, like I said last week, we get a close above 129. VRVP nodes dang near disappear, and we can just shoot up to 135 pretty fast. All right, so that's all the triggers I got right now. Does anybody have any questions by chance? And if so, which setup is the best for you to trade next week? Shell, bro. That one. Yeah, Shell. Man, I wish I would have thought about it today. Man. We're gonna have to tell Sean to put Shell on the alert list. Best entry for Walmart. Actually, let me look at the plane. Somebody just did a. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Tammy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Flame. Oh yeah, dude, these cards been going crazy lately. That looks clean. What in the world? Yeah, ChatGPT done leveled up. Let me look at. Let's see, Walmart. All right, so this was made 3 days ago. So that was what, Wednesday? Something like that. Let's see. So all of my triggers are 2 hours. So 124. That thing is like 126. I mean, it ain't too far from it though. Let's see. Oh, dude. Hey, Manny, I'm not gonna lie. That was the 2 hour candle right there. This one right here. Let me see. I'm gonna go back and replay just to see. What's crazy, it gapped down before I even did the plan. Nah, I did the plan the day after, I think. So it missed it already popped out of the golden pocket like I was talking about. And then this candle was the entry candle. You already got in over the trend line too. That was, and then you can look at the VRVP from right here, like literally from right here on that in that entry zone. It's nothing over here. That's why it was one of those top priority plays. Yeah, it's been stair stepping ever since too. Let me look back right now. Let's see. Yep. And the only reason they got volume here now because it's been trading in this same range. So next major level is gonna be 127, and then, well, actually, yeah, 127.31, which is probably gonna meet up with the WTMA cloud on the 2 hour, and then reject, come back down a little bit, and then pop back up. That Shell's game plan right there. Oh yeah, that thing gonna be crazy. Yeah, Walmart, I wouldn't say it's too late, Manny. Because right now, like I was saying about the pattern, I mean, it's basically in a bull flag, just making higher highs and higher lows. So you can kind of see it right here. It already broke it. So, I mean, you're not too late, like right here. And then the flag part is literally all of this down here. I don't want to make it look clean though, but that's the flag. And then this is the, well, no, my bad. This is the pole, and then this is the flag. So, and we just broke out of this triangle right here. So this is the literally best place to buy. But if it closed above this previous week high, then it'll really rip. Because that's when all the VRVP nodes go away on the daily time frame. So yeah, looks like I got some homework to do with these trade plans. So my take from this week, and as this war intensifies, energy utilities are going to be our best friends. Like, I don't even think. Oh, they are in consumer staples. I mean, that's Walmart. I don't even think they're in too many consumer staples. Let me look at Costco real quick. Costco, ooh, hey, Costco got that flat WTMA in 12, man. Sitting in the golden pocket, right outside the golden pocket right now. Strong bull, so 6 out of 6. Just not elite based off the volume. So Costco one of the ones too. So it can go up to what, 10, 20 very easily. But yeah, I'll be doing some trade plans. Oh man, look at the VRVP too. Look at this. Wait, come on. So once it clears this microfield, that's when it's gonna suction up straight to supply at 1028. So charts look pretty good. All right. If anybody got any more questions, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up so I can let y'all enjoy y'all weekends. Get some studying done, trade plans done, prep for next week. If you ended red this week, that's okay. VIX was crazy. Hey, no, thank y'all for dropping by. You know, I wouldn't do this if I ain't have a single person in here. I'd just be talking to myself. That'd just be a regular YouTube video. So I actually look forward to these lives more than I do to making like regular YouTube videos now, just for y'all to know. But yep, I'm about to wrap this thing up. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Have a blessed weekend. Study up. I appreciate y'all, and peace. Man, VIX hit 60 tomorrow. I'm buying 5 leaps on anything. Don't do that.